also with the combos, what I like is they can also be put together. Is in obviously in real competition, chances are you're not going to throw 10 punches like that.
Well, you say that, but again, like say for example, I did the double jab right, bing, bing, bing. I might throw a jab, I might step to the side, then I might go bing, bing, bing. So with a bit breaking up, but the levels has to be
100%.
The more competent you are.
There we go. But if you're also against a very competent opponent who's at that and who can read it, it's hard to be able to get
going back to the throwaway punches, you might not land.
Of course, get what you mean.
So just double jab right hand, you just tuck up, block them, just go backwards. Say I'm just pushing you backwards, then I might just go bing, bing. So I might, out of my 6 punches, I might only land 2.
Got you.
But I'm looking active, I'm giving the judges something to look at. While my hands are busy, your hands are not busy. You know, so yeah, there's definitely benefits to that.
Okay, I see. So if we didn't go, so I like that one. So let's go double jab cross.
Yeah.
There we go. Step over then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Again.
And again. Lovely. So other one, so we went double jab cross, and then you said the jab cross hook and into the double jab cross, and then you mentioned the jab. No, the jab. You said jab cross hook and into the body.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So you're bing, bing, bing. Got it. Cool. Again.
How would you get out of that after you've
So once I throw the left hook to the body, I'm expecting from a right-handed fight, I'm expecting the left hook back. Me, I like to block a lot. So I would probably block and come back with my own left hook. Or once I throw the left hook to the body, I would just throw a left hook. I would just roll out.
Got it.
You know, I'll just roll out. Or if I'm here, I go on your blind side and I come round here.
Got it.
So you always got to have an exit.
So we'll go again. Double jab cross.
Yep.
Jab cross hook, then hook to the body. Hook, then come back. There we go. Okay. So let's go again. Good. One more time. Okay. One more. Good. Jab. Jab, lead hook, jab. Jab, cross. Cross. Okay. So we just go through the combos one at a time. Just that we go to double jab cross. Good. One more time. How'd you exit out of that one?
For me, at range, I would just step back.
Step back.
Yeah, because I mean, if I leave the right hander, I'm already at range. If I've done this correctly, I shouldn't be like this. I should be here. So even if you try to swipe back, I should be relatively safe. So I would just pulse back.
Back. So then cross it, cross. But obviously, I know you like to finish on left hook, so cross it, cross it. Good.
Yeah, that's it.
Uppercut, up, cross. Would you let's add a left hook at the end of that now? Good. Then we'll pivot after that. Good.
There's also something called a check hook.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know a check hook. Yeah. So
we'll do that.
let's add the check hook.
Good.
Yeah? That's another thing you can do.
Good again. Good. And again from here. Good. And again. One more time. Nice. Combo 4. Hook to the body, hook to the head, then cross. So generally I find it off the slip.
Yeah.
So against someone. Nice. One more time. Then we're going to add that
catch, yeah?
one, yeah. Nice. One more time. Good. Combo 5, so that's jab, lead, hook, cross.
Okay.
Nice. One more time. What are they coming back with there, would you say?
So again, yeah, probably that, but I'm going to change this now. So as you catch, because I've been going catch left hook, right hand, I'm just going to go catch, right hand, left hook.
Okay.
Yeah? So, jab. Yeah.
Nice. And again. Good. One more time.
Woo! My bad.
Lovely. So now we're going combo 7. No, we're going to 6. Yeah, 6. Uppercut, cross, hook, cross. We're going to add a left hook at the end. We're going to add a check hook at the end.
Okay.
To get that. So again. There we go. Nice. One more time. From here. Good. And again. One more. Lovely. So next we go to the jab cross jab. And so with this one, with the jab cross jab, do you step in on your second jab or do you kind of stay where you are and hold your spot?
But I don't. You wouldn't want to jump. I want to if I do the right hand guard, just like that. That's enough, But I wouldn't jump. I don't want to rip my feet off the ground. So there's a bit more weight in that.
Yes, Also,
no, that's cool. That's alright.
Good. And then what would be if once you do that, they're probably gonna return.
It's a tough one. Like this is what I'm saying. That because you're using a lot of momentum to come in, your weight's gonna be on your front foot. You can roll.
What would you say is a good? More high guard.
I would. Me personally, I'll go high guard. It depends on your flexibility. Like I'm quite quick for my weight, so I could go and just kind of be out quite quick, or I might go and just roll underneath. You know what I mean? But each to their own with that one, really.
And then final one, combo 8 again. Jab cross hook
And the body.
into the body.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we're going cross. Oh, what we do? One we'll do a hook cross, and then next time cross hook.
Okay.
There we go.
Change it.
Again. Nice.
Yeah.
Once more. Let's go again.
First one.
Yep. And
Second
again.
one.
Oh, my bad. One more time. Reset. So it goes back from the first hook cross.
Do the first one. Do the first one.
And a second. Lovely. There we go. That's it. Love that. So then, from there, so yeah, that's as warm a hook we're going to do in terms of that. And then, so it's just got a few drills. So with that, what I was saying is a few drills to help people with improving their combination doing it is I find repetition's the key. Is if they want to, let's say if someone's trying to improve on their speed, perhaps just doing it, film it as well so they make sure you're holding the right form, so not getting faster because you're not throwing the punches properly anymore, but being able to throw the proper punches faster. That's it. So kind of what I do for beginners is almost saying, look, we've got the 8 combinations, go through them one at a time, so you can also remember and have them in your arsenal so you can think of different things because it's
and once you've mastered, I would say once someone's mastered all 8 of them, there isn't that much else apart from defense. There's more defense that they would need to master. But again, whether it's on the video, in the mirror, I do a lot of mirror shadow boxing. And just taking your time, just making sure everything is perfect. I'm transferring my weight, I'm turning, I'm slipping correctly without kicking my foot back for this one. And I'm bing, 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 hands up as I exit, bing, 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 whatever it is. I'm just repetition, correct repetition, good muscle memory. And that's it.
How many rounds, let's say with the shadow boxing, because everybody, I'd say my clients especially, love jumping on the pads, love doing that. Obviously that's engaging, it's there. But I find that shadow boxing is a very important part to learn the technique.
Just to be fair though, like it depends what you're trying to get out from your workout. If you want to have a bit of fun and let off some steam, sometimes pads is the best thing. Like I said, it's more engaging. If you actually want to take your boxing to the next level, there isn't anything better than shadow boxing. So sometimes I would just do 12 rounds of shadow boxing. Put on some music, put on my headphones, just shadow box for 12 rounds. Work on different things, sometimes slow, sometimes fast. Sometimes I was working on being relaxed, being loose. Other times I'm envisioning my opponent and working on what he's good at, what he's bad at. But like in terms of, on a normal day, I would warm up by doing about 6 rounds of shadow boxing. 6 rounds of
6 threes?
6 threes,
perfect. And so like, last but not least, what we've got is, another, well not last but not least, but the 1 to 10 to 1, that's a drill that my old coach, before like at school used to teach me. So what it was is this more like for endurance. He used to say that work 1 jab, then go 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 10, then bring it also back down to 1. So again, do it with the jab, you can do it with the cross, again with the cross, rather than go forward like that, is then bring it back, rotating,
for sure.
and getting the movement, just to kind of get that muscle memory and getting used to being able to double up on the same side.
It's all muscle memory, all these different drills are different, there's different ways of doing them. Sometimes I might do something similar to that, then I might do something similar to what we did before with the 8 combinations. Just to keep the training Just to vary the training, keep it fresh, so that I'm not always doing the same thing. I'm tricking my mind, keeping my mind active and working. So yeah, all them different drills work well.
Love that. And then what we've got is the 12 principles. So I see there's 4 keys of self-mastery. When I say self-mastery, that's in terms of understanding yourself. So with that, I kind of put it as affirmations, so the words you say, goal setting, what you're aiming for, visualization, in terms of visualizing what that success looks like, and physiology. When saying physiology, that's talking about first your breathing, again, really key for life, because whenever, let's say, you are anxious or stressed, your breathing is probably one of the first things to be affected, and that affects how you feel. So control your breathing, control your body language, and then your actions will follow. So those, so out of those four keys, which ones like sort of stand out to you, or if all, or any ones in particular?
For me, visualization, like in the ring, outside of the ring, I always kind of, how do I want to be? There was a book I read years ago when I was in school about confidence, and that's when I...
What's it called?
How to Build Self-Confidence.
Okay, yeah.
It's very basic, had like a DVD in the back. I think I was about 15, 16 years old, but it's like visualize how you want to be, how you want to walk. And the body language things comes into it, because I don't visualize myself walking around defeated. Head high, confident, shoulders back, that kind of thing, feeling good about myself. If I feel good about myself, what does that look like? How am I going to interact with my peers? How am I going to, and bringing it into a boxing sense, how am I going to compete? Obviously, you have to be realistic, and you don't want to like envision knocking every opponent out with a jab. So I envision the goods and the bad, but it helps me deal with nerves. How am I going to feel? So I take myself in the changing room before I'm even there. In my mind, I envision myself being there, being nervous. How am I going to respond to being nervous? How do I want to, walk out to the ring? What's my body language like? How do I want to get in the ring? So yeah, for me, visualization is a big one.
Love that. And so then with the 12 key principles of success, broken them down into, and this is something that one I've found for myself, but then also studying athletes and successful people in their forms, the 12 principles that I really found that stood out to me were first faith. So whether or not you're a believer, I find, well, me, I am, but as in, secondly, just believing in yourself. It's a key part, as in, if you don't have faith and self-belief, everything else is kind of, written off there. Second, we then got vision. So vision in terms of getting visualization, having a vision and aim, something what you're trying to go for. 3 is teamwork. So even though boxing or solo sport, in terms of only you in the ring,
there is a team behind you.
Absolutely, to get you ready. 4 is focus. Different days you might be focused on different things in the ring. You have to remain focused at all times. If not, you get into problems. 5, hard work and dedication. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Other than that, you've got to put work in first. 6, we're looking at discipline. So that's the one in terms of, Mike Tyson used to say, doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. So again, discipline is key. 7, the will to win. So essentially, not just, because you may not win every fight in life, but as in wanting to win is key. Like some other sports, you can go in there to participate, but boxing is one whereby...
you want to do that with.
Absolutely. Do you know? 8, resilience is in, because you're gonna, even when winning, you're able to overcome hardships and tough situations. 9, confidence. Looking at, building that confidence within. 10, respect, because 1, respect for yourself to start with, by doing what you're saying and saying what you do, showing up, respecting your opponents, respecting your coaches, respecting the team you're with. So respecting the key component, humility. So is in, there's always 1, be willing to learn, and then 2 is in having an attitude of gratitude. So those parts of humility definitely serve as an athlete in boxing. 12 is legacy, in terms of what's the legacy you want to leave behind, what you're trying to create, etc. So out of these 12 principles, again, they apply, but which one sort of stands out the most to you, or which few would you say?
For me, faith, vision, discipline, and resilience, if I'm being honest. The rest, I feel like faith is that's my one.
Okay.
Faith is kind of key to everything in and out of the ring. There's times where, like hard work and dedication and discipline are going to build your confidence. The resilience and the will to win is more like an attitude, a mindset, if that makes sense. Like when it gets hard in the ring, you need to be able to persevere. Does that make sense? And you don't know if you can do that until you're actually in there. Vision, I think vision is very important, you know, alongside with the faith one, to be honest, because when it gets hard, if you don't have a big enough why or a big enough oomph behind you, you're thinking, oh, this is long, I'm going to quit. Or even when training's getting hard, you know, so you need to have a vision about whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to gain muscle, whatever you want to be, just get better at boxing, improve your cardio, compete, win fights at my level or a lower level. It's like you have to not envision yourself doing it, but that has to be your goal, so that you're willing to overcome the different hurdles and boundaries in and out of training that are gonna, you know, prevent you from getting there. Yeah.
I love that. So again, that's amazing content. I love the shares. I feel I've taken a lot from this, and it's good to hear that, you know, from what I shared from this book, like, what's your thoughts on the ideas, the principles, the training techniques? Because I haven't seen many books out there like this.
Yeah, to be honest, neither have I. I'm not just saying that because I'm here, but there's a lot in there. It's a good book. I feel like there's probably loads of different, not things that the book doesn't have, but like there's so many different principles that people could like bring in, and it's obviously hard to put it all into one book, and all them different 12 things that we spoke about, each like kind of branches off into another one and opens other doors. But yeah, it's a great book and a great read. Yeah, man.
Love that. And tell me, what's next now, champ?
So for me, I just defended my WBO Cruiserweight European title. I'm now 17-0, 7 knockouts, ranked 5th in the country, 11th in the world. I've got one more title defense of that belt, end of January. It's not been like announced like that, but it will be end of January. And then I'd hope to fight for the Commonwealth, and then yeah, step by step. I don't want to like too many fights away because anything can happen in boxing, good or bad. But yeah, definitely I'm going to defend my title one more time, then hope to push on for the Commonwealth title, man.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Brother,
Yes, bro. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you very much, man.